to bring you to one of my all-time favorite places in the whole world, which is the Miners Path in the Crozes Pass, for those of you guys who live around here. And I wanted to bring you here because there's a couple different types of trees. This week we're learning about the difference between coniferous and deciduous. So you should know by now that the coniferous trees are the ones that have cones, right? Coniferous. And they're also the evergreens. They stay green all year round because they don't lose their needles, right? The needles are their leaves. Versus the deciduous trees, like those guys up there with the leaves, right? The leafy trees, the ones that are behind me that are like obviously looking winterized right now because they've lost their leaves. Those are deciduous trees. So what I would really like for you guys to learn is how to tell the difference between 3 different evergreen trees, because these are 3 trees that we have lots of in southern Alberta. So follow me over here for a sec. The first one that I want to tell you about is a fir. So right here is a fir tree, and you can see, so the needles, it's just like they're in bunches of 1, okay? And one really amazing trick that a friend of mine taught me is that if you were to pull the needle off, firs, you think of the F, firs are flat and friendly. So when I touch it, it's soft, which is like that friendly feel. And I wonder if I can show it to you how it's flat. Oops. How it's flat like that. Not really. That's okay. Anyways, the needle is flat. So if you try to roll it in your fingers, it won't actually roll very well versus the spruce. So come over here. So right here is a spruce tree. So, I mean, at first glance, they look pretty much the same, but the needles are one of the big things that you can tell them apart with. So again, thank you, tree. You can see, like, they're both single grouping, right? They're not in bundles or bunches, but while the firs are friendly and flat, the spruces are, think of the S, sharp and square. Okay, so if you were to pull one of these needles off, you can actually roll it in your fingers because they're square. So they kind of roll, versus the firs, they don't really roll so much because they're flat. So that's the first 2. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how you can tell a pine apart from a spruce and a fir.